Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. Report reaching us right now is that Ooni of Ife allegedly defies palace elders who insisted ritual must be done in the secret forest to bring Queen Naomi back, leaving elders and wives in tears. They say elders were crying. Hey, 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 hey. They said elders were, in fact, very angry and God really, could not hide their feelings. Wives were angry, could not hide their feelings. Even those who pretend to be on Queen Naomi's side right now, who are not on Queen Naomi's side, just could not hide their feelings upon hearing what had happened. Now, they said this whole drama happened at night. Women, wives who were inside the palace with the Ooni of Ife, that they didn't even know something like that was about to happen in the palace. Ooni picked selected elders. You know that Kabiyesi knows those elders that are on the side of Olori Naomi. They are elders who cannot wait to see Naomi reunite with the Ooni of Ife. Now, when we talk about reuniting with the Ooni of Ife, we are not talking about Naomi returning back to the Ooni of Ife. There are two things here, okay? Now, the Ile-Ife people believe that Naomi and the Ooni of Ife are no longer together. They believe that there is a sacred bond that has been broken. They believe that Naomi insulted the royal stool. They believe that Naomi abused her privilege. They believe, in fact, they believe so much. And that was what you saw played out when Naomi got into trouble. They used that as a yardstick to drag, to judge, to feel as though Naomi deserved the very worst because of that singular action, that mistake that she made, a mistake that they have all agreed. Yes, so everybody has agreed that Naomi, was pushed diabolically to go and do what she did, but they still hold it against the beautiful Olori Naomi. So to cut the long story short, they basically insisted that ritual, I've told you before, must be done in the palace. So what happened now, as we are hearing, they said Ooni of Ife left everybody. They organized an event. They organized the ritual at midnight. People did not know. Loris did not know. As a matter of fact, they said what happened was that they just saw Olori Naomi. And a day before that day, they had asked people to clean and fumigate and, touch the royal manor. Now, the way they asked them, the way Ooni of Ife asked them to fix the royal manor, people were thinking that guests were coming into the royal manor. Of course, the royal manor is a place where other obas, when they come, they stay with their wives. Royalty stay, okay? That place, no other person stays inside the royal manor than Olori Naomi. Ooni doesn't allow. And so they said the Ooni of Ife asked that they should clean that place and all of that. So obviously, everybody thought that they were receiving a visitor. Then that night, they said that was how Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo came, and the mother that they came into the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Now, around 8 o'clock, they now saw that elders have already started coming in, as if there was some kind of event, festival, and all of that. But there were very few. Very, very few. Ooni of Ife just handpicked the elders that they wanted to be part of this event. And they said midnight, they went ahead and they did the ritual. And Naomi was there. Okay, the mother was there. As a matter of fact, they say the only person who was not there was Tadenikawo, because Naomi's sister was in the royal manor also, taking care of Tadenikawo, that the mother was there. They did that first phase of the cleansing. And now by morning, the news had already gone that they had done the first phase of the cleansing. And then the ritual. They say elders started trooping into the palace. Everybody was angry. They made it such a big issue that it borders on trust. Kabiyesi doesn't trust them. They have always been there, supported Kabiyesi the entire time. But this has gone to show that Kabiyesi has no single trust on them. That they went ahead, they did the ritual without them. As a matter of fact, this ritual was supposed to finish in the sacred forest of Odua. What happened? They said that was why when Kabiyesi started asking them, who is that person who made it mandatory for this very ritual? Because ironically, they said the senior custodian of the sacred forest of Odua had already told Kabiyesi only recently that the first ritual can go through in the palace, and even the second ritual can be done after, you know, some traditional market days or something that they call. That is after the first has been done. They can do the second one. It's only the last ritual that is supposed to be done in the sacred forest. Now, you do know that because of some of the things that is happening in the palace now, they said Ooni of Ife is actually coming to the palace to help with this woman with the manhood thing, okay? Now, they are feeling that once Ooni of Ife comes, they will join forces together and find a way to do that ritual, even if Naomi does not appear in the sacred forest of Odua, because as you and I are speaking today, they said even up to now, Naomi does not I believe that she needs to be in the forest, inside the forest to do that. I think it's something that is going to batter her own personal belief system, and she doesn't want to go through that. And the husband, fortunately, understands everything that Olori Naomi is going through. Now, they said elders, they were so upset. They were like, it is been a serious cause in the palace, that they are saying that the ritual cannot go through, and Kabiyesi is saying it's gone through, and the custodian of the sacred forest of Odua, the senior one, is saying the ritual has already gone through. And it is even because the custodian of the sacred forest of Odua confirmed that the ritual, as a matter of fact, has already gone through, that made Ooni of Ife to go and give Naomi that royal bid. Now, the royal bid that has been given to Olori Naomi again has a very serious significance, okay? In the life of Olori Naomi and the life of the Ooni of Ife. That if that royal bid had not, if that ritual had not gone through, Naomi would never have been able to even wear that royal bid, because it would have been too hot. It would have burned her ricks. And so it will not have passed through. And they say it's because of the success of that ritual that made Ooni of Ife to be able to hand over that bid to Olori Naomi. And the bid went successfully. Now, this is a big congratulations to Olori Naomi. Things are just going to fall into place, pleasant places for Olori Naomi. She's been through a lot. And at the end of the day, we believe that everything will work out for her in Jesus' name. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget, the following content is based on rumor and speculation found online. It's not been verified and should not be seen as fact.